Good evening. Here is the world news from BGI TV, Baba Bagide Imo TV. I am yours faithfully, Morire Rabi Lalawal. First are the major headlines for the world news. 2023 OPC disowns Oshibajo, Tinubu, Fayemi. Olajengbesi hobnobbing with FG to sabotage Igboho'S struggle, Akintoye. Buhari or Ni of Ife, Makinde, Oyetola, Autumn, Dari, Mon, Oba Adetuji. Olubadan stool, ex-Oyo Senator Lekan Balogun to succeed Oba Adetuji. Firearms ammunition missing from police armory, audit reports. FG owes 5 IOCs $1.15 billion US cash. Call arrears clears $3.53 billion debts. Nigeria's inflation rate may be among world's highest in 2022, World Bank. And to foreign, Omicron-related disruptions cause over 4,000 flight cancellations. And to sports, Eagles going to Cameroon to fight, educate. Now the news in details. The Odua People's Congress, OPC, says it has no connection with Vice President Yomi Osinbajo, former Lagos Governor Bola Tinubu and Ekiti Kayode Fayemi. Publicity Secretary Oguntimei said the organization was not involved with the mega accord of 57 civil routing for South-West presidential candidates. The umbrella body for Yoruba self-determination groups, Ilana Omo Odua, has berated a lawyer engaged by the group, Pelumi Olajengbesi, for resigning from representing group's interests. The group spokesman, Maxwell Adeleye, said in a statement on Sunday that Olajengbesi was not engaged on social media, saying resigning via social media showed his action was unethical. The group also accused Olajengbesi of hobnobbing with the government to sabotage Chief Sunday Adeyemo, aka Igboho, and other self-determination activists struggle for actualization of Yoruba nation. The statement read, the Ilana Omo Odua worldwide, the umbrella body of Yoruba self-determination groups all over the world, has received the media report of the resignation of Mr. Pelumi Olajengbesi, the lawyer that the Yoruba Nation self-determination groups worldwide retained and paid to defend the 8th of Chief Sunday Adeyemo against the Department of State Services at an Abuja High Court. We want to state expressly that we did not hire Mr. Olajengbesi through the social media, and it is not ideal for him to have resigned through the social media. Choosing the social media to resign is an indication of his lack of understanding of the ethics of his profession. It clearly raises questions on his integrity and honor. Lastly, it should be on record that, contrary to the claim of Olajengbesi, he is not a personal lawyer to Sunday Igboho, but a lawyer to the Yoruba self-determination struggle. President Muhammadu Buhari has extended his heartfelt condolences to the government and people of Oyo State, the royal family, the Olubadan in council, and the people of Ibadan on the passing of Olubadan of Ibadan, Oba Soliu Adetunji. The president, in a statement by his special advisor on media and publicity, and a lover of the creative industry to advance the progress of his people, encouraged and motivated them to give their best in their vocation and to the nation. According to the statement, while his demise understandably leaves a huge void to fill, the president urges the people of Ibadan to honor the eternal memory of the deceased by imbibing the virtues he cherished so much: generosity, peace, tolerance, and devotion to unity. As the funeral rites of the 41st Olubadan of Ibadan land gets underway in Ibadan, the president trusts that the process of selecting his successor will be guided by wisdom, understanding, and good judgment that exemplify the life he lived. A former Oyo State Senator, High Chief Moshood Olalekan Balogun, is to succeed the immediate past Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Soliu Adetunji. The departed monarch of Adetunji, who is from Balogun line, was until his installation the Balogun of Ibadan land. He ascended the throne in March 2016 after he succeeded Oba Samuel Odulano Odugade Correspondent recalls that Obadetunji joined his ancestors in the early hours of Sunday at the age of 93. The next person to ascend the throne of Olubadan, based on the available information, in line with Ibadan tradition, is High Chief Moshood Olalekan Balogun. Correspondent likes that the accession to the Olubadan stool starts from installation from Magaji before promotion to either Ajia Balogun of Ibadan land or Ajia Olubadan of Ibadan land. Lekan Balogun, as fondly called, represented Oyo Central Senatorial District between 1999 and 2003. Balogun, who was promoted from Mogaji to Ajia Olubadan few decades ago, and earlier worked as a lecturer at Ahmadu Bello University Zaria, Kaduna State. Balogun's younger brother, Dr. Mohammed Kola Balogun, is currently representing Oyo Senatorial District in the National Assembly. About 179,459 different types of arms and ammunition got missing from the police armory within 2019 without any trace or formal report on their whereabouts. An audit report of the Auditor General of details show that 88,078 AK-47 rifles, 3,907 assaulted rifles and pistols from different formations nationwide could not be accounted for as of January 2020. Details of the missing arms were contained from pages 383 to 391 of the Auditor General for the Federation Annual Report on non-compliance, internal control weaknesses, issues in ministries, departments, and agencies of the Federal Government of Nigeria for the year ended 31st December 2019, submitted by the Office of the Auditor General to the National Assembly. A total of $3.53 billion has been paid by the federal government to 5 international oil companies as cash call arrears repayment to the IOCs, leaving an outstanding balance of $1.15 billion. Latest status report on the pre-2016 cash call arrears repayment to the IOCs as at October 31st, 2021, seen in Abuja on Sunday, showed that the 5 oil companies were joint venture partners in the country's oil fair. The report, which was obtained from the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, outlined the 5 IOCs to include Shell Petroleum Development Company, Mobil Producing Nigeria, and Chevron Nigeria Limited. Others include Total Exploration and Production Nigeria and Nigeria Ajib Oil Company. Figures from the document indicated that the federal government had completed the cash call repayment to MPN and CNL. It was observed that the total negotiated debt and total payment to date of MPN was $833.75 million, while the total negotiated debt and total payment to date of CNL was put at $1.097 billion. For SPDC, data from the latest repayment report showed that while the total negotiated debt was $1.37 billion, the total payment to date was $680.6 million, leaving a balance of $691.91 million. The World Bank has said Nigeria may have one of the highest inflation rates globally in 2022, with increasing prices diminishing the welfare of Nigerian households. According to the World Bank, Nigeria is projected to have one of the highest inflation rates globally and the 7th highest among sub-Saharan African countries in 2022. In 2022, Nigeria is expected to have one of the highest inflation rates in the world and the 7th highest in sub-Saharan Africa, it said. The bank said this in the November edition of its Nigeria Development Update. According to the Global Financial Institution, high inflation hampers the country's attempt to achieve economic recovery and erodes the purchasing power of most vulnerable households. The document read in part, high inflation is frustrating Nigeria's economic recovery and eroding the purchasing power of the most vulnerable household. In the absence of measures to contain inflation, rising prices will continue to diminish the welfare of Nigerian households. The bank further highlighted the adverse effect of inflation on Nigeria, which include pushing 8 million Nigerians into poverty and the possible disruption of consumption, investment, and saving decisions, among other consequences. You are watching the world news from BGI TV. Next to come is the foreign story. Over 4,000 flights were cancelled around the world on Sunday, more than half of them US flights, adding to the toll of holiday week travel disruptions due to adverse weather and the surge in coronavirus cases caused by the Omicron variant. The flights cancelled by 8 p.m. GMT on Sunday included over 12,400 entering, departing from or within the United States, according to tracking website flightaware.com. Globally, more than 11,200 flights were delayed. Among the airlines with most cancellations were SkyWest and Southwest, with 510 and 419 cancellations respectively, Fly Airways showed. The Christmas and New Year holidays are typically a peak time for air travel, but the rapid spread of the highly transmissible Omicron variant has led to a sharp increase in COVID-19 infections, forcing airlines to cancel flights as pilots and cabin crew quarantine. Now to sports story. Super Eagles winger Chidera Ejike says he is delighted to be making his first Africa Cup of Nations appearance for Nigeria and believes the team will do their best to make the nation proud in Cameroon. The 33rd edition of the Continental Showpiece is built to begin on January 9 through to February 6, with the Eagles set to begin their campaign on January 11th against Egypt, before facing Sudan on January 15 and Guinea-Bissau on January 19. The CSK Moscow tricky winger says it's always been a dream for him to represent Nigeria at a major tournament. I feel happy and excited to be part of the final squad for the AFCON. It's like a dream come true, Ejike said in a YouTube interview. Growing up, we've been praying for opportunities like this to get to represent our country. And for me, being part of the team, I'm excited and looking forward to what's going to happen. With the withdrawal of high-profile players Victor Osimhen, Paul Onuachu, Leon Balogun, and Shehu Abdullahi from the competition through injuries, Nigerians have lowered their expectations on the team. That was the world news from BGI TV. But before we go, a quick recap of the headlines once again. 2023, OPC disowns Oshibajo, Tinubu Fayemi. Olajengbesi hobnobbing with FG to sabotage Igboho'S struggle, Akintoye. Buhari Oni of Ife, Makinde Oyetola Oton, Dare Mon Oba Adetunji. Olubadan's tool, ex-Oyo Senator Lekan Balogun to succeed Oba Adetunji. We also brought to you firearms ammunition missing from police armory audit report reveals. FGO's 5 IOCs, $1.15 billion cash call arrears, clears 3.53 billion naira debts. We also brought to you Nigeria's inflation rates may be among world's highest in 2022, World Bank. And to foreign, Omicron-related disruptions caused over 4,000 flight cancellations. And sports, Eagles going to Cameroon to fight, Ejike. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. You can link up on our YouTube channel, Bagede Imo TV. Kindly like and click on the notification bell for updates as well. On Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like and follow the page for updates as well. On Instagram, Bagede Imo _22. For advert placements, jingles, coverage of event and function, the phone number to call is right on your screen for you not to have hesitation for proper coverage and dissemination. Thank you for watching once again. I am yours faithfully, Morire Rabi Lalawal. Still rocking the new year. May we have a blessed new year and beyond. Thank you.